everything I do is like just a reflection of myself, and I'm not exactly happy with where I am in my life and in Overwatch.
Okay,
But
makes
I'm not
sense.
like depressed about it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I understand. Okay, want to do more out of that. How long have you been playing?
Um, Never played Overwatch 1. I want to say I started in season 5.
Okay, what got you into
So
it?
definitely through friends. I actually went to DreamHack Dallas,
Yep, I'm seeing that in your
and
phone.
yeah, and that's how like I got into the Overwatch scene in general. Like
Mm-hmm.
beforehand, I probably had maybe 2 weeks of game time, and then I really enjoyed playing Overwatch after attending DreamHack Dallas,
Yep.
and I just wanted to continue playing the game after that.
Yep. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's keep going here. Plat 3 at the time of the form and May Echo Reaper. Has that changed? Any of those things?
It has changed, yes.
Okay, talk me through it.
So I was struggling a lot. So from season 4, when I started playing, I started off maining May, and been playing since now. And I'm not exactly enjoying flex support, or maybe flex DPS.
Yep.
It's a little bit too hard for me.
Sure.
So I swapped over to hit scan. So
Sure.
mainly playing Cassidy and Sojourn to
Okay.
just relearn the game from the basics. Just pick an angle and then work from there.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. What are we going to be looking at today?
Just Cassidy and Sojourn.
Just Cassidy and Sojourn. Okay. How have you
Mhm.
enjoyed those heroes since you've pivoted over?
Definitely easier. The win rates are showing so as well. Positive on both. Not exactly
Okay.
the highest, but much better than my flex DPS characters.
Okay. And you pivoted over because you felt like those characters were just too hard for you.
Yeah, Hitscan or flex. Yeah, playing Mei and Echo was just way too hard.
Okay. Okay.
Especially ever since Wu Yang came out, I just can't land a stick on that guy. He's way too fast.
Yep. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. I want to delve a little bit deeper into what you spoke about, where you feel like Overwatch is kind of like the analogy for
Hmm.
your
Hmm.
life. Talk me through that. So, in what you feel like you mentioned, I feel a little bit like I'm underperforming in relation to what I'm doing, and I'm kind of disappointed with where I'm at in that regard.
Yeah. Okay. So in relations to my life, so a little bit about me.
Sure.
I just graduated with my bachelor's in
Congrats.
accounting.
Nice.
Thank you. So I wanted to do my master's, right? So I wanted to do it at a pretty prestigious school, and I haven't submitted applications yet because I want to improve my application a little bit more.
Sure.
So I'm also studying for the GMAT exam,
Okay.
and I've been doing that for about a month now, and I haven't been seeing the scores that I really want to see. Like
Okay.
I'm not gonna say,
Yeah,
oh,
of
I
course.
put in so much effort or I worked so hard. The only thing I can say and I will say is that I just put in the hours. And
Sure.
that goes the same for Overwatch as well.
Okay. Okay. Um, what have you put in to the hours in terms of Overwatch?
Definitely watching more of your VODs
Okay.
because I didn't want to get coaching
Sure.
because as a plat player, my problems are not unique. So when
Correct.
you watch like my VODs, you're not gonna see anything new. But
Yeah.
it's just that the combination of these problems are unique to me.
Yes.
And that's why I was like just watching a ton of VODs and just trying to fish out what mistakes that I can match like from me and whoever's VOD I'm watching and learn from
Sure.
that.
Sure. So,
But it
so,
wasn't.
so I'm going to
Mhm,
interrupt you. Pivoting to your accounting thing, do you feel like
mhm.
when you've not made progress, do you feel like, again, it's kind of the same thing where like where you're struggling or underperforming and what you're learning, at least from the exam side of things, do you feel like, again, not particularly unique, just genuinely kind of bland?
Yeah, just bland. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any metric by which you would be able to succeed at your accounting exam? Like when you're saying I'm putting in a study time and
Oh,
underperforming, how do you know that you're putting in enough hours to see results? Like, do you have friends or have you, or
no.
like, I'm sure there's resources
Okay, yeah.
online.
There are resources online, yes.
Okay.
But I'm the only one in my friend group doing the GMAT exam. So
Nice.
I just recently restructured my study plan as well. So I'm
Okay.
being a little bit more intentional about what I study for. So
Okay.
let's say beforehand I was just grinding out multiple choice problems,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm really focusing on concepts at a time. So, like, let's say on the math portion, instead of doing 50 random multiple choice math questions, I would maybe do 50 inequality problems or 50 uh, quadratic equation problems, stuff like that.
So you're
So, I guess
basically
in
just sharpening
Overwatch,
your skills, essentially.
yes, sharpening skills, yeah, working one by one,
How
yes,
long have you been
instead
at
of
that?
like going wide. This is like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I am seeing results for this, but
Okay. Okay.
once again, it's like concept from concept, and there's a lot of concepts. But
Right.
as long as I can structure one concept at a time and work from there and keep going, rolling the ball, I'm happy
Yep.
with that.
Have you practiced like this with Overwatch?
Yes, but mostly with mechanics because that's something I struggled on a lot.
How has that
So,
gone?
uh, it's all right. I will say because I came from a flex DPS background, it's a little bit hard.
Sure.
So it's I just need to slow down a little bit more aim wise and definitely uh yeah, just slow down. That's it.
How distracted are you?
Mm, I wouldn't say I'm that distracted,
In
but
gen-
at times I won't pay attention to objective status, like
sure.
percentage.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
so I'm
just in
just
general.
in general, not as distracted as I used to be, but that's because I had to set limitations on myself.
Sure.
So going red mode on Discord or the do not disturb, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
maybe turn off the phone or have an ad or have like an Chrome extension that would disable YouTube.
Sure.
Like I just had to limit myself
Sure. Something
instead
to
of
consider here.
having free
So,
will. Hmm.
something to consider because, like, when you talk about like any time somebody's applying themselves deliberately to something,
Hmm.
anytime, whether that's accounting or Overwatch, and they're not seeing progress, it's always practice quality, right?
Hmm.
Number one, it's going to be mentality, and that mentality can express itself in different ways, right? It can be tilt, it can be
Yes.
frustration, it can be entitlement, or it can just simply be the hours that you're putting in are not as high quality as you think.
Hmm.
So you need to examine what you're doing with both accounting and Overwatch and find out why am I not creating an environment with which I can learn. That's it. You can't always
Hmm.
control everything perfectly, but you can control the environment that you give your brain. And if it's not a good environment for growth, you can throw fertilizer on the seeds as much as you like, but if you're not watering it, it's not going to grow, right? And
Yeah.
distractions
Yeah.
are weeds. They choke you
Hmm.
out, and they choke you out hard. They steal resources away, and they prevent change from happening. So just consider that.
Hmm.
Anytime anything is important to you, it should be distraction free. And you should never, ever, 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 ever rely on your willpower in those situations. You talked about like, I just disable, like, it's not about willpower. Your willpower should be devoted onto, I am going to focus everything that I can on what I'm doing right now. And you should not have to devote willpower to not be giving into distractions. You just need to
Hmm.
remove the distractions entirely.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Something to consider. Okay. Long-term goal, I want to shift from a higher rank mentality to I want to improve mentality and also to be more independent about my Overwatch journey. By this I mean I don't want to rely on watching other people's coaching sessions too much, but rather I want to be able to learn from my own mistakes without any help. Now, it's interesting that you said that I am a plat player or was a plat player, and therefore I avoided getting coaching for a while because none of my problems were unique, and yet here we are. Why?
It wasn't cost effective for like the amount of time I had to like skim through VODs just to find maybe have the chance to find a mistake that I could learn from.
I see. I see. I see. Um, when you were skimming through VODs, how was that going? What were you doing? What were you looking for?
Um, I enjoy watching the VODs. I don't only watch DPS VODs. I'll mainly try to watch a little bit of every VOD, but I will not watch plat or I won't watch anything below diamond because
Okay.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay. Okay.
So
So you've watched a lot of VODs. Do you think that's it? Do you think you found a lot of value out of that?
I have, yes.
Okay. What rank did you start with as Tracer?
I didn't
So,
play Tracer, I'm
or
sorry.
sorry, not Tracer. Sorry, Sojourn Cast, right?
I started probably, let's see, since I played this season, I want to say I started Plat 4, but I just bumped up to Plat 3 a little bit.
Okay. So
I'm still hard
How
stuck.
how are you finding value out of the VODs if you've only gotten one tier up?
Um, oh, mostly it was mostly for flex.
Ah,
Yeah,
but you've
yeah,
not found the same value with.
yeah. I haven't watched
Gotcha.
yet because a lot of your Crevods, they're mostly masters and up, and I kind of don't want to watch master
Okay.
level VODs yet.
Okay.
I haven't
Why? Do
seen
you
too
just think
much on
that they're
Sojourn yet.
they're not going to really relate to your goals or what you can do?
Uh, it's just that I'm not at a level where I can watch something higher level yet when
Okay.
I'm struggling on the fundamentals. Like
I
I'm skipping
understand.
steps. Yeah.
I understand. I understand. Okay. Okay. Little insight here. This is going to be pretty important to what you were saying, where you said I didn't want to get coaching. Okay. Here you want a secret?
Hmm.
The top difference between top level players and low level players is not nearly as significant as you think in terms of concepts.
Mm.
So when I'm coaching a grandmaster level player, which I have done already a few times this
Hmm.
week, they are making similar mistakes that you're likely making.
Hmm.
The difference is the quantity and the quality of those mistakes. In other words, I'm taking an angle, right? But it may not be the right angle, or I'm making a micro mistake on that angle, or I'm
Yeah.
mistiming it
Hmm.
slightly, and we have to kind of delve a little bit more into the weeds. But the point being is that, and it's probably like this with most things in life, is that we constantly have to revisit the fundamentals because as the technical and detail-oriented concepts start to crop up, it can be really easy to fixate on the forest, and miss the trees. You get what I'm saying? So we constantly
Yes.
have to revisit the basics. Now, I'm not saying this that you need to go watch Cassidy Sojourn VODs all over again. I'm saying your
Hmm.
whole principle of the game changes. I have basic problems that are not even worth looking at. That's irrelevant. Not everything in life is an exam. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
When you talk
Yes.
about like an
Yes.
accounting textbook, if you skip to the end of an accounting textbook, you would be overwhelmed. But that's not how Overwatch works. And that's generally
Hmm.
not how life skills work. We're talking about the difference between knowledge and skills. And actually, Overwatch, once you get to know it, is actually not near as complicated as most things in life. If you try to
Mm.
explain to me some of your higher level accounting concepts, and I come from somebody who has a finance degree, okay? I would be in tears, okay? I would be like, please, can we go back like 5 weeks ago to where like just like I need time to understand this, right?
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it the difference is Overwatch accounting's not done on a timer. And you're not being shot at while you're doing it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
unless you're in Chicago. But yeah, like basically, like you are doing something that's so much more fast paced and so much more skill oriented, accuracy, mechanics, being able to do it. Like it doesn't take skill to write a number on a piece of paper. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it does take an immense amount of time to know what number to write down, and that's where Overwatch is a skill based. That's why. That's why it's easier to have somebody be a high level chess coach who's also usually a high level player. Because chess is not mechanical. Chess is not skill-based as much. It's something that can be broken down a little bit more granular. Now, that's not entirely true, but you understand what I'm saying, right? So
Yes.
here's my
Yes.
point here, and we're gonna tie two things together, okay? There's 2 points I
Hmm.
want you to remember for today. Number one, Overwatch's concepts, fundamentals done perfectly. That's the goal. It's not complicated, it's simple. Which means when you're looking at your own VODs or you're studying VODs or you're watching high level VODs, first off, there should be nothing that should be stopping you from watching higher level VODs as long as you're thinking critically about the context with which they're doing, right?
Okay.
Don't copy what they're doing. Think instead, why are they doing this? That's the most important thing you can ask. And then number two, you got to ask yourself, how many VODs do I need to be watching? We go back to your distraction focused training, right? Like, I'm going to be honest with you, watching every single one of my DPS VODs is a distraction.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm taking food money out of my mouth right now. Okay. So I want you to be more willing to watch VODs of your own gameplay, of higher level gameplay, of whatever you like, whatever you feel like you would get value from. Don't feel like it's out of your pay grade as long as you look at it within context. But I need you to be less distracted. And I need you to put more emphasis with what you're doing.
So definitely a quantity or yeah, quantity. No, quality over quantity.
Correct,
Focus.
exactly.
Okay.
That's the vibe I'm getting from you. I might be
Okay.
wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting.
No.
Whether
You're
it's
on point. Yeah.
so like there's too much studying going on right now. Okay, and
Yeah.
ironically, the study is not even of your own gameplay, which at this point in time you should start doing that right away. Now you're like, well, I don't feel qualified to do that. Well, do it anyway. You'll suck at it, but you need to get better at it. You need to do it right now, and that's what we're going to do today. You understand?
Yes.
Now I'm going to help you with that, obviously, but I would like you to help me help you, right? So we're going to push you with that today. We'll get to that in a little bit. But for right now, we need fewer distractions with the gameplay, more focused improvement with your gameplay, and probably fewer concepts floating around your brain. Just simplify things, and then execute those things perfectly. Do you have any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay.
Not at the moment.
Let's jump into gameplay. You got a replay code here? Now, why this replay code?
So a lot of my games are very stomp or get stomped. Ideally, you have to send something that's very close, but
Why?
I can't exactly find something that was close. Because mid-season patch deleted all my codes, so I was like code farming last night, and this is probably one of my.
I'm misspeaking. I'm saying, why do you need a close game here?
Oh, is it VOD or good VODs are, or you should review VODs that are close
Why?
because you get to see a little bit of what you did good and what you did bad.
Why is that helpful?
And because they're close games, you know that you had the power to actually change the outcome of said results.
Does that really matter in a review?
I think so, because you will have to learn from those mistakes to apply it to the next game, if
Sure.
I'm not mistaken.
Sure. You want the simple answer of why I want a close game? Because the gameplay that I want to review is when you're actually trying. That's the most important reason. And when you're getting stomped or stomping, you're probably not fully engaged. That's the most important reason why. Everything else doesn't really matter. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're trying,
Yes.
I know this is really who you are as a player most of the time. Okay? Now, win or loss, I don't care. Now, were there any other reasons why you chose this code besides it was close, or is that mostly it?
So a lot of the reasons why I stomp is because sometimes when I go uncontested, I just win the game. But when I am contested on my angle,
I see.
like all hell breaks loose, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, let's take a look. I'm getting a very understanding-focused, concept-focused, student-focused vibe from you, and a little bit distracted vibe from you. Might be wrong with that, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. So what we're going to look at today is we're going to... Well, do you have the capability of streaming Overwatch through Discord?
I think I should, yes.
Okay, good. So we're going to, as quickly as we can, nail a couple of concepts that are potential weaknesses for you, and then we're going to train them right away.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to make an assumption here that you should know, in general, the concepts I'm talking about. Off angles, maintaining range, disruptor shots, and so on. So let's see what you do.
Do you still use the CART acronym? What is it? Cover, angle, range, timing? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sure. Interesting. Good. I like the angle. I like the shots. Don't really have a whole lot to say. You're uncontested, as you said. Disruptor shot's a little messy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your sensitivity works well for you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I used in Valorant when I started playing. So this technically isn't my first FPS game, but like Valorant is like a game meant for babies because you have to like stand still and then shoot.
Well, it's a different
Yeah.
level of difficulty. You know,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Interesting. You seem very uncomfortable looking up.
Yeah. I try not to look up.
All right, why not?
It's like it feels very dangerous.
Well, I mean, what's better
feel
to
so
look
exposed.
up or
Yeah.
to just not look at all?
Oh, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you look a little bit uncomfortable moving your mouse on targets that are... I was noticing this, which is why I asked your sensitivity. You seem very rigid. What is your EDPI, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, so it should be 1600
Yeah.
with my in-game sensitivity at like 2%.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. It's a little bit on the lower end, but that's actually my sensitivity, so obviously it's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel like you are compressed with mousepad space, or do you feel like you have enough?
I think I have enough.
Okay, so I might diagnose you then with you need to probably see if you can find a deathmatch or a tryhard EU deathmatch. Are you East Coast, West Coast, or Central?
I believe I'm Central.
Okay, so you probably can get EU tryhard. It'll be a little bit ping messy. So try deathmatch first, just normal deathmatch. And
Okay.
you need to go in there with Sojourn. Sojourn is terrible in deathmatch, by the way. It doesn't matter. You need to go in there. You need to get comfortable with moving and diving and fighting and dueling and just blood, messy, grime, grit. You know, we need to get in there. Like this right here is like we've got the whole, keep our crosshairs steady, Valorant, aim, shoot. But this is an Overwatch, right? It's messy. And it's probably why you struggled with Mei and Echo as well, right? You just need, this is a Genji 1v1. You're not always expected to win this 1v1, but you are expected to not look like, like you can't move your camera.
Lost, yeah.
You look completely lost. You look like a silver player all of a sudden. So
like looking up is so new in Valorant. Like no one ever does that.
Yeah, so we need to train that skill. So you need to get comfortable, and I'm going to diagnose you with skill issue. Go into deathmatch and start tracking people over your head consistently. Get dirty with it. They're gonna dive you. They're gonna rush you. You're gonna have people coming from all sides. You're not gonna build even 100 rail charge maybe more than once the entire round. It doesn't matter. Win the 1v1s. The other thing that you can consider as well is a simple mindset shift here to where whatever angle that you're on, which we've probably heard me talk about this, whoever contests you is your responsibility. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to run away from them, but it does mean that you have to fight them. You might run away from them, but you have to fight them. Okay, nothing really to say. Everything looks nice and cozy when we're able to just play, Valorant. Or, Yeah, good job.
But this is my responsibility now because he's
Correct.
in front of me. Yeah.
Correct. It is incredible how rigid you are. You look like either a bronze player. It looks like a bronze player playing aimbot half the time. How rigid you were. But I will say that is a huge problem, but credit to actually looking at the Genji. Nice job.
Thank you.
Now, he didn't move over your head, so it was a little simpler, but we did actually look at him. I may have another solution for you as well. We'll talk about it in a little bit, but I think I have a solution. This ult's fine. It's a little close, but they were distracted, so... Just missed mechanics, that's all. I don't think it was poorly used. Okay, so Sojourn, big thing is the disruptor shots are okay. I think you were trying to put deliberate thought about when to rail. You weren't just spamming it randomly, I noticed. You were trying to actually rail targets that were low enough to kill, which is good. You just looked really uncomfortable moving and shooting. That's mostly it. So let's see if there's any more Sojourn, and then we'll go into Cass. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Not a huge sample size, but we'll keep going. Saw this already. Okay. Good. It's fine. Caught you by surprise. Keep going. Do you like your angle?
I like it. I see two. My tank is in front of me. It's not an off angle, but it is an angle.
Well, I mean, technically everything's an angle, right? Like everything's on the 360-degree spectrum, right?
Yeah.
So if it's when we say angle, what we really mean is off angle. And so no, this is not an off angle because your entire team is here, right?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like it's not an off angle, but at least I'm in this fight essentially.
Well, yes, but that's not when we're not taking an off angle. It's not like we're out of the fight. We just have limited vision and we don't compress cover. Like if this Cassidy disengages, look at this Kiriko, look at this Hanzo, look at this Juno, you can only see somebody that chooses to see you, right? And that's what an off angle provides to you, is that you can see people when they can't see you. Or if they duck behind the wall like this Hazard does, they're dead. Or if you were to go on a hard flank here, which you don't have to, there's nowhere for this Cassidy to go to not get shot. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you are not on an off angle by what we want from an off angle. That's all. You're saying, oh, I'm doing damage. Well, yeah, anybody can do damage on main, usually. But you're not going to necessarily secure kills because this Cassidy gets pressured, he ducks behind the corner. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's not bad to be behind a tank if you have pressure elsewhere, but you cannot be stacked as 4 or 5. It's inexcusable. So we need an angle here. And then ironically, as your tank goes to push, oh, here we go, angle. We love that. Took you way too long, but now we're here. It's all right.
Yeah, I've done my initial rollout here because usually my philosophy when it comes to the beginning of the game is always go main first just to scout, and then from there devise a game plan. So if I see like maybe 4 people in a white room, I will go to this high ground then.
Well, you're not relying off of the enemy team to choose an angle.
Okay.
Remember? You're relying off of your team. That's what see, people miss that, right? They're like, I want to off angle on the enemy team, right? It's not about the enemy team. It's about your team. The enemy team will provide themselves. Because do you know where your team is pathing here?
Mostly they're just all behind me. Yeah.
Of course, you know it, right?
They're
Like you're not. You even have audio confirmation that there's people behind you. So then immediately roll to here, or right immediately. Does that make sense? I mean, if you roll out, everybody rolls out here. Well, then take here. Yeah. So my problem with this rotation here is it's too late, too long, and too long again. As in too long in time and maybe a little bit too long in distance. That being said, I would rather you here than here. This is how you get logged by Hanzo. Optimally, we'd actually go back into white and just be really careful. Just, you see what I'm saying? Or we would have gotten here sooner. Because opportunities will provide themselves. Who has the better angle on the tank now? Well, you.
It's me, yes.
Yeah. That's fine. A little bit more mechanical clunk from you, frankly. Just looks a little bit awkward with hitting shots. That Hazard should be punished a lot more than he was, but the angle is providing immense value. I mean, look at the space that your team has. You see what I'm saying? Your Kiriko is able to go help you. Their Hazard's getting sandblasted. Your Ana has an off angle from here. Like, they're controlling no space. You are controlling many spaces. And so unless this Cassidy pushes this flank and kills his Ana, you're going to win this fight. You see how difficult... I mean, where is this Hazard supposed to go? I mean, you looked at who was contesting your angle. That's what we asked for, right? Little minor side note. Always choose Bang Bang. Always choose Bang Bang. It's too good.
Okay.
Yep. It's just free damage. It changes break points. It's great. The High Noon perk is, like, fine. I don't have a problem with alt perks necessarily, but they have to be unbelievably valuable, like the Sojourn one, to justify. And sadly, it's just not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine. You don't have to. You could just angle here if you want, but this is fine. You need to go quickly, though. Just mechanics. I do notice that you stood still there for the first couple of shots.
Ooh.
Which is good.
Is it? Oh, no, I had the element of surprise. That's right. So
that's right. So you Valoranted is what you did, which is the correct play. It is the correct play. You just were late and then missed shots. That's all. You know, it's like that. There's just a real mechanics problem with you, right? Like whether it's being a little bit too rigid or a little bit too uncomfortable or missing easy shots, right? Listen, everybody does this. Everybody makes these mistakes. With you, it's more about the frequency that this is happening, more so than it actually happening. I've literally seen I saw a pro player last week make this exact same thing. For you, it's just how frequently it happens. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we'll talk about how to train this. You must take an angle here. You might not be able to get out of the choke if you don't. There's really only right side. Nice shot. But yeah, okay. Oh dear. That's why you don't peek those mains. Not versus a Hanzo. This is good. This is really good. Yeah. Very nice. Really difficult for them to take space. It's the same thing that you had in Coast side here. Just play cover here and you're cooking. Just play cover, play cover. Really important that with Noon, you just kind of wait more for chaos rather than immediately in fights. So this angle for me is really good. And yeah, the Noon forces some distractions, but really you don't want to Noon at the start of a fight unless you're getting like heavy pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one. Go ahead.
The thought process behind this was if they Juno ult like this, eventually they're gonna follow the ult, so
Correct.
I can cut
The
it off with my
problem
Noon.
is they're damage boosted, and you're gonna die. The problem with high Noon is not that it's not going to get value offensively here. It absolutely is a good ult in that regard. The problem is that you will die.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Because the damage mitigation will scale down very quickly, and they're damage boosted, and you're standing still, and you don't have pocket, and you're gonna die. So what you need to do is you need to prevent them from doing damage to you by waiting until they're distracted, so that their reaction time is going to have an extra half, 3/4 of a second. Like imagine if we had an extra half of a second now. Now we pull, right? You might have killed the hazard, right? And you might have lived, right? So it's not that the idea is there. It's just that you're underestimating how much damage you're going to take during this ultimate when you pop it at the start. It's just unfortunate. It's just not a good opening ultimate. If that was any other ultimate, probably would have been fine. Sojourn ult, fine. Pulse bomb, fine. Kitsune Rush, fine. Nano boost, fine. Hazard ult, fine. Dragon, fine. It's just high Noon. Probably should have stood still for the first couple of shots, and probably should have hit a couple more shots. That's basically all there is to it. We're just resetting, staggering out. Can we take space? Yes, thank you. We got pressure on main, we got pressure on left. We're fidgeting. That weapon skin is something else. He knows that you're there. This is where Bang Bang is really useful. Yeah, I mean, it's a good try. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of mechanics and a couple of little things here. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you jump into game and start streaming.
Alrighty. As long as my issue is mostly mechanics and not picking the most egregious angle, then I'm happy with that, to be honest.
The only off-angling problem that we had was on that first fight, mostly. A couple other times, like, I think you were doing a decent job. Let's jump into a custom game, please. First.
Like, let's see.
Just create one. I'll tell you what to do. Just create. Go to settings. Go to the top right there with the arrow pointing down. In the under summary, type Vaxta. It's Vaxta, and we're going to do something very specific with Vaxta. Just jump in, and I want you to start by choosing Cassidy first.
Do I save the preset?
Yeah, sure, if you want. Doesn't matter. I mean, Vaxta's pretty. We can do it whenever you like. Okay, jump in. Okay, Cassidy, start. And I want you to find, where is it? I want you to walk up to the Sojourn or BAP. And I want you to get to within 5 meters of them and kill them. Let's actually go for the BAP here. Look for BAP.
Where's the BAP?
There he is. Okay, Yes, thank you, dude. And then as soon as there's an Echo or Pharah, I want you focusing on BAP, Echo, Pharah, and maybe Sojourn Mercy. Yes.
So, and then
now the Pharah. Find the Pharah. Prioritize
Okay.
Pharah. Prioritize Pharah. Now. Just get her.
Flying, okay.
And I want you to move forward. I want you to get underneath her.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was disturbing. Okay, and then we're looking for Sojourn now.
Ooh. Actually, do something else. Press escape here. Go to show lobby. Go to settings. Go to heroes. Go to general, top left.
Top left.
Go to damage dealt near the bottom
Damage
there.
dealt, yes.
Go to 50%. And then press escape.
Is it autosave?
Escape. Hang on. Then restart match in the bottom there. And then I'll do it again. Escape.
Do I escape? Okay.
Yeah, and then choose Cass, and let's see if it works.
And
All right, find BAP, Echo,
for...
Farah, whatever. Looking up in the sky, whatever is fine. There's BAP. Get in his face. That's... Yep, there he is. Go get him. But I want you to get a little closer. Just a little closer. You don't normally press W like this, but I want you to be uncomfortable here. Okay.
And looking for...
If there's nobody else, Genji's fine. Genji's fine. Let's go for Genji now.
Something closer, right?
Something get close. We want something that's moving rapidly on your screen like that. Yeah, Genji's great. Actually, let's go for Genji Farah. Genji Farah going to be a priority. Yeah. Good. This is
so uncomfortable.
No. But you know what this is? It's very uncomfortable, but you're looking better than you were on Li Jing.
Fair enough.
Okay, now go get to that Farah. Go get to that Farah and move right underneath her. Get underneath her. This is not something that you want to do normally when you're fighting these characters. This is something that we want to be comfortable. Now we can go for Tracer if you want. Tracer or Sojourner is fine. Anything that's moving.
Close, right? Yeah.
I would prior Tracer because she's gonna blink through you. So move over there to Davin. Yeah, there you go. This one's gonna take forever. Just a heads up. And when you're talking about your strafing and your movement, what you can do is just focus on being really smooth. Whether you go left, whether you go right, or whether you go back and forth, whatever you do, I just don't want you rapidly pressing buttons. Nice and smooth. This is going to take a long time, so don't be like, oh, because remember we've turned your damage down by a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now let's. Hanzo's fine. Anything from at this point is fine. A kill is a kill. Yeah. Stay locked in on one target. Don't get distracted.
Oh my god, it's so fast.
Yeah.
Is she Lucio boosted? Yeah.
Yeah. So go to the we'll make this easier here. Go aim at look for the where you can change the speed here up in the top of the walls. No, you're good. Look up.
Oh,
yeah, and move it to very easy. Just because we've decreased your damage by a lot, press the interact key, I think that should work.
Should be.
Yes. Okay. That should make it a little bit simpler.
Ooh, spiking a little bit. Always Vax that does this.
That's okay. Okay, we're back. Good. Now see if you got a Genji on your screen.
Nope.
Okay, then aim for something else. Oh, there's Genji. Get him. You know, I wonder... Try this really fast. Go to show lobby again. Go to settings. I don't know if this will work. Go to heroes. Click hero roster. Top there. Turn off Ana, Ashe, Hanzo, Idiari. I don't know if this will work. Keep scrolling down. Turn off Lucio, Kiriko. Turn off Mercy. Turn off Sojourn. And then turn off Widowmaker and Zen. And then restart it one more time. See if that works. I don't know if that I know that will limit your selection, but I don't know if it'll affect the game selection. So we'll find out.
Restart match.
Yes,
right?
Correct. And then just go back in and choose Cassidy, see what happens. I don't know if this will work.
Simfara. Genji's here. The Echo's here.
We
disabled Soldier and she's still here.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go for Genji Echo. Just prioritize the jumpers fire. So this for about 2 more minutes. Nice and calm. Good. Find that far. Now the echo. Roll in, roll forward. I want echo right over your head. This is tricky.
Oh my god.
Hey, you've got some latency problems as well. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming back down again. Nice shot. They'll never teach you how to do this in Valorant, you know. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and leave the lobby. And let's jump into a rank game.
Alrighty.
Here's what needs to be done better. You need to get more comfortable mechanically with moving targets and targets that are over your head. Just pause for a second. Don't even pick a character yet. Just chill. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. Number 1, that needs to be done much better. Number 2, a couple of minor details with the perk choices. We talked about Cassidy, obviously, little things with high noon. Those are some details that we need to clean up. Number 3, I need you to be a little bit snappier with you actually taking the off angle. Be a little bit more decisive and quick between fights, deciding where you want to go, even if that means going nowhere and just simply holding the angle that you're on. You understand what I'm saying? So we need, I'm actually going to change the order. Number 1, snappy angle. Choose the angle. Number 2,
Snappy. Okay.
relax and fight whoever's on that angle. Be nice and calm. We need to work on your mechanics. It might mean dying. I don't really care, but we need to be decisive with it. Okay. And then number 3, there's a couple of the details of the characters that need to be done better. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, you're still relatively new to hit scan, so there's going to be a lot to learn. That's okay. But we're going to start putting you in the mindset to practicing right now. And this is as we said, the most important thing that we talked about, which was being deliberate with your training time, being fully focused with your training time. And you can play whatever you want here. Ban whatever you want. I don't really care.
Okay, before the game actually starts. So one question I have is,
Yes.
so the things that a grandmaster player does is just like second, or the things that a plat player needs to do is secondhand to what a GM player does, fundamentals wise. So if I have to dedicate my brain power just to do this, what exactly is a GM player thinking if his subconscious mind is doing like the things I need to do consciously?
He's thinking about the
if that
next
makes
step.
sense.
He's thinking about the next step.
Okay.
So for you, if he's autopiloting on what angle he's taking and being calm mechanically, then he's thinking about ults, enemy ults. He's thinking about his CDs. He's listening to where targets are pushing and getting scouting information. You get what I'm saying? So he's allowing himself to make other decisions that are less important than taking an off angle, but are useful and valuable so that he can inform his decisions. Like the fact that you're even moving and using your roll hinder relatively without thinking, that's not something that a new Cassidy player could do. You see what I'm saying? They're just still remembering what their buttons are doing. You're a little past that point. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you're already moving beyond what a normal player would do on their first try. So, okay. Let's focus on what angle you want to take. And then when you're there, I want you to be very calm and collected and focus on your aim. Nothing else. Just your aim. Where is my crosshair going? We're not expecting accuracy. We're practicing accuracy. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Whatever angle you'd like. Look at the comp, look at the situation, listen, then make a decision.
Here, Hanzo. So I don't want to play far. Okay.
It's fine. Just needed to make a decision quickly. Angle is okay, but obviously, when 3 people pick you need to roll to cover.
So my team's here, so we pick this angle.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. You can just stand here and shoot even if you'd like to. You're a little far. We can move forward if you want. Sure. This is good.
Walking in, so I can walk in now.
So we've lost our angle here, though. You see? You almost died there. So where's your angle now? Because your entire team's here. I like this. This is good. That's okay. What? She was hiding. That was good.
But good regardless. Good intention.
It was good intention, right? And she's going to die for that as well. So I think. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on.
So hopefully...
So let's just chill.
You can set up on this. Yep.
And listen.
Oh, I think Hanzo's... Yes. Now he's playing in my range.
Good. Careful. Too many people here. Yeah, so that was good. Like we had our Hender, we had our roll.
I looked up at the Hanzo this time too.
Yeah, you did. Just don't walk into a queen next time, right? That's okay. We're gonna be making a couple of mistakes while we're working on other things. Don't sweat it. It's okay. A bit of a latency spike there, but she dies anyway. You can use your Hender there if you want.
Oof.
It's okay, she dies. Choose the right perk here, remember? Which one?
The flashbang. Bang.
That's right. So now we get a little extra damage, a little extra range with their flashbang consistently. All right, where's your angle? Where's your team? Where's your angle? Ooh, she's just right on cart. Maybe we can kill her. You're Vaxta here. Let's get it. Use that Hender even if you want. Nice. Good job.
Where's my angle? But we need to get out.
That's right. Run. Find cover as quickly as you can.
My supports, okay.
Good shots. That was a nice little headshot there. She might die for that. She might not. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, so here's my team, and I'll devise an angle off of this. So
we can just shoot that. Yep. Oh, she's an idiot. She just wasted her ult.
Then should be unpunished if I walk up like this. Then, I really want to noon this.
They're going to disengage. All right, where next? Do you deep and left? Do you go right now? What do you
Yes, I go left.
I just need to be nice and quiet. Get him. Nicely done. Good. Whoops. We're fine. Where's your angle here? That's Sonic.
Definitely left. Or no, this side.
Okay. Where's the fight going to happen here?
On card.
Right, so let's think of an angle on card then. You see what I'm saying?
Like this, yeah.
Yeah, this is not bad. This is fine. We can even high noon this if you want. Because we're far enough away and we have enough safety. You see what I'm saying? So safety is a big priority here. Very good. That's okay. That's a situation where you just need to trust your team, and just stay off of the cart, and then you can just handle it from there. But we should still be okay, though. Huge noon. Nice job.
Nice. Thank you.
You see, the reason the noon worked there was safety. That safety, if you have a bit of an angle and safety, then your noon's going to work. Okay.
But the fight's now going to happen on cart still.
So you're going to be going for a flank here. So be very quiet and listen.
Is it bad that I'm double stacking with the
No,
venture
it's not, because there's not 5 or 4 people here. Good. good, but bad, right? Just respond faster, right? That's fine. Like that was a good flick from him. But also, like, we took the time, we lined up our shot, we hit the shot. That helps our Venture win the duel. It's okay. Now our Venture has the off angle for the ult, and Venture kills 3 people. There's only the Junker Queen alive here, so let's just go to card as quick as we can.
The timing should be good. Yes, I can just show up and shoot.
Correct.
Yeah.
Your big problems are mechanical. Like you are not comfortable with hit scan right now. Like it doesn't look comfortable for you. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing right now. And just keep trusting the system, right? Just keep trusting the system. You just need to be exposed to these situations more, because Overwatch it just takes forever to be able to. It's
like situations like these where
you're just losing duels.
Myself, yeah.
You're just losing duels, right? Like you're missing hinders, you're missing shots, you're missing scouting. Now the scouting is gonna happen because I'm talking in your ear, Yeah. But that's okay. All right. Let's see if we can quietly hold this, and if anybody pushes you, well, maybe...
I'm spotted, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay.
It's like all duels are meant to be 50-50, but when you lose, maybe 5 in a row, what are the odds of that,
Right.
And that's
Well,
when I
then
lose
they're
faith,
not
yeah.
always going to be 50-50, right? Like optimally, you're playing to your strengths and avoiding their strengths, right? Like you're avoiding Sonic's corners. You're respecting Storm Arrow. You're trying to get closer to the Hanzo, right? Good. Huge shots. Very winnable here. That's okay.
Ooh, we gotta hide from that.
Yep.
Another door, yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There it is. See, that's an advantage. You should win that duel. You know what I'm saying? Because press tab for me really fast. I think this Hanzo might be smurfing. He's honestly just like one single handedly carrying this. So we're gonna just take this as a training opportunity, right? So, yeah, check his account, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I got you.
It's the he might not be. He might just be playing hot, but yeah, okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. But yeah, the vast majority of your struggles, like I said, are just mechanical. You're taking reasonable angles at a reasonable time. But when I say mechanical, I mean, your cover usage, you hitting your hinders, hitting your shots, moving, and so on. So you just need to continue to expose yourself to this. And I think when you said like, oh, I get discouraged, I get frustrated, for sure. I mean, this is not exactly fun. Like, let's be honest, this is a little bit frustrating. Yeah. But you need this. We need this exposure. We cannot avoid this, right? And I think you were talking about this is like where games where I'm uncontested, everything goes well. Games when I get contested, everything doesn't go quite so well, right? Now, that partly is because Sojourn and Cassidy are more fragile this season, for sure. But the other thing is that if you are fumbling, getting flustered, getting frustrated when you're getting contested, that's a huge problem because you're going to be contested. Yeah, you're going to be contested on hit scan. It's just how it goes, right? So you need to be ready to fight for that. So let's start on an angle. Where do we want to go? And let's play the game.
Team is here.
Sure. So if
this might be a little bit cheeky.
Yeah, it's fine. Now, if a lot of people come here, I want you to disengage. But this kind of is your lane, this area.
Ryan's going in, I go in.
Sure. It's fine.
Okay, and then I'm out.
Good. It's okay. It's the right idea, right? You push the Kiriko, you fall back when they look at you, you go for the Cassidy, just missed a couple of shots. Let's try again.
Good intentions, bad execution.
Yes, but this is how we're going to get better execution.
And I have an angle. Okay.
Nice lamp.
I want to take my angle again.
Sure. Let's fight this.
On my angle, so I'll fight this. Yes.
It's okay. I mean, this guy's just cleaning up your team. So I'm actually curious. All right, let's finish this strong. By strong, I mean fully focused, right? So you are a little bit isolated right here. So I think you have somebody that got a bad spawn, so be careful. Yeah, so your Ryan's not here yet. All right.
The angle's a little bit too far for me.
Okay, so then where do we go?
But now I'm stacked with my team.
Awkward, isn't it?
There's a threat in front of me. Yes. There's someone on cart too, so the timing should be good.
You
dead? Yeah. Okay. There's a tunnel down here. I'm not gonna chase that. I want to keep this high ground.
Okay. You can help him. Or at least contest the back line, right?
Yeah.
Now he's going to push you here. Go get him. He's using ability. You don't have to necessarily chase him, but yeah.
At least look at him and threaten him, right?
Okay. He's going to push you again. Get ready. It's That's okay. Like it's just
Yeah.
they're giving you attention. You just need
I'm
to
happy
be more
with this
willing.
angle. Yes.
You need to be more willing to accept the risks and
Mm-hmm.
not die for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at least there, you died with purpose, right? I forced resources that forced attention.
Contesting card.
You got some damage and so on. Okay.
Then let's see. I can pick my angle first. Oof.
All right, just check it. Be patient.
If Genji climbs this, never mind. Okay, force the resource. I'm happy with that. The noon opportunity too.
As long
I
as
don't
it's
want to
late.
exactly drop for it. Yeah. Curie climb this again? Nope. I don't like this angle now.
Well, you got make a decision. Stick with it. It's fine. It was a good idea. Just remember, whoever's on your angle is your priority, right? So if you peek that, killing the Curie is fine. Just don't stand in the open there, right, where he's going to punish you, or shoot him instead. It's okay. Pop your noon here if you want.
Okay.
Just solo kill. Yeah. So it's this is basically a lost fight either way. It's just maybe you can catch it from overstanding. Okay. So this is how I want you to practice. Okay. So as frustrating, flustering, potential smurfing as it was, you still were able to maintain control, practice actively taking duels, and have a relatively smooth warm-up going in. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to do this more. I want more games gone on with where's my off angle, and then I'm going to mechanically control my aim and focus on winning the duel in front of me over and over and over and over again. The things that I want you to practice mechanically are just simply slowing down, hitting your shots, number one, and number two, playing cover.
Okay.
That's all. Take an angle, take cover, then shoot. Take an angle, take cover, take shoot. And all this stuff, by the way, applies to Sojourn as well. Nothing's changed. Obviously, the way that the weapon handles is a little bit differently, but nothing's changed with that. Yeah. So here's what I would prescribe you to do. I do not need you to play Vaxter for as long as we did today, but I do want 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. And I want you focusing on the characters that are flyers are moving erratically. Okay? Then from there, I want you to go into ranked. I want you to play Cassidy, Sojourn, interchangeably, obviously, whatever you want to do. And I want you to work on for the first 3 games. 3 games. 1 of each, and then plus 1 more bonus. I take angle, I use cover, and I focus on dueling what's in front of me. And I win those duels. Or I pressure tank, or I pressure backline. You got me?
Yes.
We need repetitions. We need more repetitions of what we did today, and we need those high quality repetitions over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. If questions do come up,